No, I'm with the Triple Beam team, bitch.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Rott. Today, man, we about to go over how I made the melody to Mission by Redda, produced by me and Deedotwill. Deedotwill is my boy. Y'all should already know that, man. Triple Beam shit. Y'all see the logo on the bottom right. Yeah, man. I actually originally did this melody for Babyface Ray and V's, because it's like 176 BPM. So it was basically supposed to be like some low-key, like Lil Tyler shit, you know, like some Detroit shit, you know what I'm saying? In that realm of rappers like Baby Smooth and etc. So I really didn't expect that joint to get placed with Redda. So I think that's cool, man. Shout out Redda, he snapped on that beat. But yeah, man, we gonna play a snippet of the melody first, just so y'all can get a feel for it. So as y'all can see, I only use contact and xenology on this melody, and I actually made a beat with this by myself, as y'all can see. But yeah, like I started off making a beat first, and then I just stemmed out the melody as I went through. Let's go through this joint real quick, man. So basically, I'm gonna start off just from the top. So I started off with that. I usually start, like, my melodies usually start with like some type of lead or some type of catchy little joint like that. I actually use a G6. This preset was called Moodbox Pad, as y'all can see right here. I think G6 is a really cool bank to have if you have it. If you don't have the G6, I suggest maybe more getting the hardware than the software. But if you got, you know, the wave files, you can do something with it. It's the same for pretty much every contact bank. Here's this next one. So basically, I use the TMT from the Phantom Bank. You can find this sound in various kits, for example, but I got this in many kits, the TMT pad, bro. You can find it anywhere. Yeah, let's get to the next sound though. So basically, this is the panning formant. But yeah, I use this, and I think I turned the release down. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to use the regular preset, so I just knob tweaked a little bit. Next we got this sound right here. Now this is Generator from Phantom. I use mostly Rolling Phantom and G6 and Xenology. We're gonna go through this one right here. This hit more towards where the hook goes right here. It's just a wah-wah for real. You can get this anywhere, but I just use the rolling one. Here's this next one. This is Step and Phase in Rolling Phantom. Pretty cool sound. So this part this is called Strobe X. Now you can find this sound anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a version of it in Xenology. It's, you know, I got the sound fonts out. You can probably find it in the Z kit, find the Reddit Z kits or whatever you can find. But I think it's pretty cool, man. We got the next part. Nah, that's it for that. You know what I'm saying? It just repeats, but it's sorry for the delay in the Rolling Phantom X bank. So this bank, I use this bank. If you go look at my earlier YouTube videos, I use this a lot for my Lucky and V's type samples. But I realized it was more of a trap sound. I realized it was more of a trap sound that Shawty Red and D Rich was using back in them like them Gucci and Jeezy days and shit. And I was hearing that a lot. So like it's really just a trap sound for real. I just like keeping it like that. Like it started off as a trap sound. That's what it is. That's interesting. What was this? Oh wow, the sign pump up. This is the lead I used. I remember when I was making this loop, I actually played this, but I quantized it. It's just a regular sign lead. But yeah, man, that's the preset I use. It's called sign pump up. So this joint right here, it was called the warm piano, okay? That's the joint I used. I just pitched it down a couple octaves. You know what I'm saying? And then I went in here and of course I turned the release down like I always do. So for that part, I used a sacred lead. It's supposed to be a lead. I don't remember what I did to this, but usually leads are like mono, you know what I'm saying? But I guess either I polyed it out or it was already like that, but I turned the release down and I left the delay on, I think. Now, usually normal me, I would have took the effects off of that, but I think I was really feeling it and it came out like that. And I probably didn't want to change it, or I just wasn't paying attention and I just left it like that, hearing the entire loop. But I actually used a lead for this bass. Man, y'all gotta start using leads as basses and basses as leads. I'm telling you, that is like the key, bro. That is the key. We're gonna get to this last part right here. Nah, that melody was really cool. Because while I was making that, I was literally just doing that the whole time. And I was just like, bro, I gotta put this in here. This shit hard. Like, it's just a regular square sounding lead. But it's called retro with Zonology. But yeah, dude, I literally use contact and Zonology throughout this whole melody. I ain't gonna lie, for track melodies, bro, that's low key all you need. And I barely put effects on this loop neither. It's just 2 mixing channels, and one of them is for the bass. And I just turned up the low end a little bit. Yeah, I EQ'd the mids on the piano, and I was making the beat and I put soft clipper on the master, but I just left it on there because it didn't really affect how it sounded. So that's pretty much it, man. Then, you know, of course, as y'all know, I always stem my melodies out, bro, because that's what you're supposed to do. Why wouldn't you want to stem your melodies out, man? Come on, bro. Then final result. Yep, so that's the melody. The next part of this video is gonna be Deedotwill's breakdown. Shout out to the GOAT Deedotwill, man. Y'all better get that man his flowers. Here we go, man. It's Triple Beam shit. Make sure y'all like this video, subscribe, share this shit with y'all producer friends, man. Good gang.
What up, y'all? This is Deedotwill. We gonna pick up where Rott left off. So pretty much, you know, Rott sent me the melody, and the melody was so crazy, but that's a usual thing from Rott, you know what I'm saying? I put my drums on there, which were super crazy themselves, but you know, this is a usual thing. Everybody knows that me and Rott has a great chemistry when it comes to beats. So he sends the melodies, I get on them, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much, I'll just play it for y'all real quick. So I laid the melody exactly how I want it. You know, cut it in a certain spot, put it in my certain spots, you know what I'm saying? You see, it ain't nothing crazy. His melody was 176, but I sped it up to 185, you know what I'm saying, by stretching it, you know what I'm saying? You know, when you at whatever tempo it is, 176, you put it on stretch, and then, you know, then you speed it up. So that's how I did it. That's how I usually do my melodies. That's how, like, you know, I lock it in, then speed it up. You want to lock in, then speed up first with the stretch. But also what I did, you know, I put the hi-hats on there, the SPEEDTRAP hi-hats, you know. You can get most of these drums from the SPEEDTRAP kit too that me and Rott put out. Rott snare, SBR12 number 4. Basic snares, you know what I'm saying? And this is the SPEEDTRAP genre too, just to let y'all know. I put on the 808. I put on the 808. I've never put this 808 out specifically, but 808 is so crazy though. That's usually how I lay out my SPEEDTRAP 808s. Yeah, little skips and stuff. So usually we do our SPEEDTRAP beats around from like 180 to like 200. It could be 205, somewhere around there, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, of course I put the BIRDCALLs on there. So if y'all don't know what the BIRDCALLs is, we only use 1/6 measurement when we're doing BIRDCALLs, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, when we put the BIRDCALLs on there, we usually do 1/6 beat measurements, and we hold on shift, click down like that, and that's how we get our BIRDCALLs. And the reason why it look like it's playing through here is because it has halftime on it, you know. But I don't want to go too much into detail with the BIRDCALL. You got to buy the BIRDCALL in order for us to go in the depth of what it is. And we're going to have a BIRDCALL tutorial coming out soon. So we're not going to get too deep in that. But that's one of our secret sounds that we ended up putting out. We made the BIRDCALL around like 2 years ago. It was me, Brandyn, and Rott. We made our, you know, different versions or whatever. And we made versions together. So yeah. So y'all go get that too, the BIRDCALL. Y'all go buy that from the Triple Beam Sound store on BeatStars. Also, we put the, you know, I put the scissors on there. So basically what the scissors is, like, for the people that don't know, it's one of my signature sounds that I've been using since like 2017, 2018. But since I made Triple Beam, we kind of like use that all together now. So if you're from Triple Beam, people use the scissors. It's out there now. It's pretty much out there. You know what I'm saying? And then we use the Rott disarm, this sound right here. We just kind of just adopted those sounds into the Triple Beam whole collective sound, you know what I'm saying? And then just put it all together. Triple Beam, like, we be creating some sounds, man. So basically, I'll play you the whole beat real quick.
You know, I'm with the Triple Beam team, bitch.
This is how it's created, man.
Right.
Yeah, I cut him up.
shit hit. For y'all that think I put a lot of shit on my master, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Just a soft clipper. Make that shit hit. It ain't really nothing on my drums. You know, we got the BIRDCALL, but we don't want to go in depth with that. Y'all could just go buy it and see. You know what I'm saying? Ain't really much. Yeah, man, so that's pretty much how we made that beat, you know what I'm saying? I think I posted that beat. Sometimes I post my beat on Instagram. I post my beats on Instagram sometimes. This specific beat, I posted it on the gram. Redda messaged me. Shout out my boy Redda. He messaged me for it. He was like, yeah, send me this beat, bro. This beat's crazy. I was like, all right, bet. And as soon as I got it to him, that shit came out like not more than 2 weeks later. But yeah, that's how it came about. Everybody's fucking with it. Y'all go listen to that off of Redda's new album. Shit, I'm out of here. I see y'all in a minute. Triple Beam shit. Peace.
No, I'm with the Triple Beam team, bitch.